Nice. Let's get started then, huh?
Okay.
Alrighty. Tell me what I'm looking at here, Mr. Tenderlion.
It's actually an account I just bought this January because I started playing this League of Legends like last Christmas. So it's not basically my account.
I see. So, well, tell me what champions have you been playing and that kind of stuff. What's on your mind today for League?
My basically I just played Kaisa because when I started my league, it's because IG win the title. So
Oh
and
yeah.
yeah, and that was huge for our country. So and Kaisa really just showed up a lot of games on that S8, I guess. So I think it's the coolest champion I got to play.
Nice, nice. Okay, so mostly Kaisa. And I guess in terms of what you wanna look at today, what do you think you want to work on?
um, I don't know, maybe Nick, because I'm not exactly that good. I only like have 300 games on her. I don't know if that's many. But sometimes I just fail to, I don't know, make progress on the laning phase, and whenever I fail to do that, I'm just gonna be fucked up in the late games or mid games. So unless I got some kills or you know, decent CS lead, otherwise I can't just perform late game or in the team fight.
See, I see. So laning, I guess, huh? Is gonna be a big part of what we're seeing here. What part about the laning phase was just
Uh,
like whatever?
uh, you know, uh, I don't know. I tend to blame my support for that, but I know deep down that's not right. But I really think at this point of the elo, it's like support says a lot.
Sure, sure. Well,
It's like
if we stop here, what's is there anything wrong with this so far in
yeah,
the lane?
yeah. I think we took a bad trade.
So how did this happen? Right? Could your support done anything here?
No, that was all my fault, I
Right,
guess.
you're right. It's like, oh, there's definitely something. Actually, the lower you go,
Hmm.
the more control you have. Although that's just relative to your skill to the enemy skill, right? So like, let's say if I were to play at this elo, I would have like a lot of control, right?
Hmm.
But if you're like with your contemporaries, it does feel like your support has more control of the laning phase, right?
Hmm.
And then when you get to like the highest levels of gameplay, the support does have like a lot of control, and you can't really avoid that. But there's always going to be a lot of tricks slash um, techniques you can use to make sure that laning phase goes well, even though you shouldn't have as much as control, right? So let's
Yeah.
let's let's talk about this kind of
Hmm.
this first 5 seconds here. All right. So why do you think this went poorly?
Cause Alleging has his Q auto Q,
Mm-hmm. Right.
and I think I got critical hit.
Right. You got hit by the first shot, right?
Huh?
So how did this happen? Like what why
Uh,
why did we get hit, I guess.
it's like when I was playing Kaisa, I think I tend to win trade with my separate Q and auto.
Right?
Uh, I don't know why this doesn't work out.
Why doesn't it work
Oh,
out
cause
here?
the Q is not separate. It's
Right.
like
Okay, that's part of it, right? You didn't isolate Q.
yeah.
Anything else?
And I took the Q from the fiddle stick.
Right. He hit you with his ability, right?
Hmm.
Anything else? Or you could
And my
say,
my support wasn't gonna fight that.
all right, why can't your support fight?
Um, uh, I don't. Can you just back down a little bit?
Oh, back up more?
Yep.
Okay, let's see.
Cause okay. Cause she feels that Fiddle is throwing his Q, and we need to keep the distance.
Okay, well, watch what Leona does here, right?
Uh-huh.
So, how does she fight? How does Leona fight?
She doesn't want to.
No. Like, if you're playing Leona, what are you gonna do?
Get level 2 and have the combo.
Ah, okay. So you need combo, right? So what
Uh-huh.
about level 1? What happens if you don't have combo?
It's only gonna be E and Aftershock.
Is it E though?
I'm not sure if he has Q or E.
Yeah, I have no idea either, right?
Yeah.
So what happens if she doesn't have combo and you fight?
It's gonna be a bad trait.
All right, so watch Leona here, right? Is she doing anything like really bad? I mean, she's trying to help you, right?
Yeah.
She's running straight at Jin, and what does Jin do?
Back off.
Hey, I just walks away, right? So there is a simple solution here, right?
Mhm.
Which is, oh, maybe level 1. Some supports are much weaker than others, right?
Okay.
Like this champion can't do anything, right? Same with like Alistar, but I think there's a bigger idea at work here, and
Mhm.
it's just not level 1 related, right? So if you're looking at these champion interactions,
Mhm.
what does Jin and Fiddle want to do?
They are seeking a fight.
Okay, well, okay, let's just start with Jin. Like, how does Jin do the most damage possible?
He just want a CS.
No. Like, how does he do the most damage possible to you?
Uh, have his last shot and Q.
Yeah, exactly, right? How about Kaisa? How do you do damage?
Separate Q and auto.
Okay, so who wins if you guys hit each other?
Uh, uh, he does.
He does. I agree, right? He would win. Even if you, unless it's like very late game, then you kill him, right? But in lane, he's gonna win every time. So what happens if you try and fight him?
I'm gonna lose much more HP than he is going
Yeah,
to.
exactly. So you're gonna lose every time, right? So that's kind
Yeah.
of the idea we're seeing here is, what were you trying to do
Mm-hmm.
in these first 5 seconds? What were you trying to do here?
I wasn't watching my support. I thought he's just gonna E up, and she has aftershock, and I have my separate Q and auto. So maybe we can somehow win this trade.
Right, but then it doesn't really work that way, right?
Yeah.
It's actually kind of impossible, right? So
Yeah.
what do you think? Like, what can we do better for next time? Like, how do we change our gameplay here? So like you said you thought you wanted to trade. Now you realize that you can't really trade. How do we
Yeah.
make sure that this doesn't happen again next time? Because you would say that laning is already doomed, right?
Maybe just not take that step ahead, or just
Right. Like you said you were trying to trade. Now you
yeah.
know that for whatever reason your
Mhm.
lane can't trade. Like why can't your lane trade? You told me
Because
earlier.
he does much more damage than me,
Okay, and what about supports?
and he wasn't focusing on engaging
Well, who wasn't focusing on engaging?
my support.
Well, why wasn't
Because she doesn't have the combo.
yeah, she can't. She physically can't. Right? It's actually impossible, right? So,
Yeah.
so that's kind of how you want to kind of look at this. Is oh, the thing you were trying to do didn't make sense. Right? You're trying to trade with them, but who wins the trade? They win the trade, right? So it's
Yeah.
kind of like automatic loss. There wasn't really anything you could do because you tried to do something that was impossible, right? But if you go for
Yeah.
level 2, if Leona finds combo, right? Like if we go
Yeah.
in now it makes a lot of sense, right? Because Leona wants to go in with combo and then you can do your Q auto attack and you're good to go,
Yeah.
right? So this is gonna be much better, right? Now I don't have to watch automatic win, right? That's kind of what you want to
Yeah.
be. This is the kind of stuff in lane phase. If something goes wrong, it's because you want to stick to your matchup as close as possible, right?
Yeah.
Because if you deviate from the default, if you don't do your matchup, is you lose, right? Like you lost a lot of HP and then you lost a potion and that stuff. And then if you do your matchup, you automatic win, right? You see how that works?
Yeah.
Do the thing you're strong at. So we do watch this. He's gonna die. It's very, very good. You should probably flash for it. Oh, he actually lived, but it was winning, right? It's hard.
Yeah.
It's very clearly winning. Like no doubt in your mind. Look at this, right? 100% winning. And then if we back it up, this is 100% losing, right?
Yeah.
It's the opposite. So you wanna if there is something in lane, if something in lane goes wrong, it is like 90% of the time it is this. Okay, the 2v2 matchup, and then if you die to jungle gank, that's like a different thing, right? But
Yeah.
oh wow, nice, you guys got the fiddlesticks too.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that Leona engage. Wow, nice flash, good cleanup.
Yeah.
Wow, good job, good job. Yeah, if there was something that went wrong in lane so far, it is, you know, you're trying to do something that your lane is not strong at, right? And in terms of how do we make sure you do the thing you're strong at, what makes the lane strong? Like I guess, does ADC or support make the define the laning phase? What do you think?
ADC.
Well, does it though? Let's say Jin's good at trading, right? So if we think ADC defines the laning phase, then if Jin's good at trading and Ezreal's bad at trading, but Ezreal has a Nami, what do you think is gonna happen?
It's gonna get
Who's
Jin's
gonna win the trade?
Ezreal.
Yeah, Ezreal's gonna win the trade, right? Even though Jin's gonna Q auto attack, what is Nami gonna do for Ezreal?
I think we just lost the connection.
Oh, if Jin does his like Q fourth shot on Ezreal, and Ezreal just auto attacks, but he has a Nami wave, who wins?
Ezreal.
Yeah, Ezreal Nami wins, right? So, you told me, what'd you tell me earlier about supports?
Support always just say with me.
Say again? Sorry, I think you cut out.
I don't know. I know what I need to mean, but I'm not exactly good at English.
Oh, no worries, no. Your English is really good. So you said it like at the beginning. You're like, you feel like it's hard to do stuff in lane. Why?
Because sometimes I get bad supports.
Right, or you felt like the support had more control over the laning phase, right?
Yeah.
So no, this is case in point, right? So these guys will determine how you guys want to play, for the most part. Sometimes you can play without your support, but most of the time, you know, you can't. Like you saw level 1, you tried to, and then they just beat you up, right?
Yeah.
And then how did you guys win? Oh, Leona went in. All right, you see how that works? So if there's a big idea here, it's kind of how do you work with your teammate here, right?
Yeah.
So let's keep going though. Do you have any questions so far? Do you have any questions so far?
Oh, no, not yet.
Okay. Good. So usually I categorize my supports to make sure I'm playing with them correctly. So have you seen any of my other YouTube videos?
Yeah, I've seen loads of them.
Have you seen the lane matchup one?
Maybe I do, but I don't remember correctly.
It's so basically I categorize the laners into like 4 different categories, right? So one of them is all in, right? So all in is like we are going in and someone's dying, right? Like committed.
Yeah.
Right, we're being committed here. The other one is another one is poke, which is they'll just throw shit at you to do damage, right? And the next one is trade, right? So for some reason, if you hit them and they hit back, someone's winning, right? So we would say Jin can trade because you know his Q4 shot is very good, right? Sometimes Kaisa can trade, which is your Q auto attack or W auto attack, right? And then last one is catch, which is like skill shot CC, but it's not committed. So like Thresh or Nami or Blitz, right? Like you throw out a skill shot to CC them, but if it lands, you don't have to go, right? So that's kind of how I categorize my matchup bot lane, and then I play accordingly. So let's say Fiddlesticks likes to poke, and Leona wants to all in. So if you guys all in, you win.
Yeah.
Right? You see how that works? And if they poke you down, they win, right? It's basically like seeing what you know the win conditions are in lane and then doing it. But let's keep going. Oh, let's see what's going on here. Oh, feels bad. Missed the engage. Oh, this is gonna be kind of strange. Oh, nice try.
Yeah. Do you think I can just E and catch that auto
Yeah,
on
you
Fiddlestick?
can, right?
Yeah.
But did
'Cause-
you know at the time?
yeah.
Is it kind of? It's not really obvious, right?
Yeah, but you know, we got no vision on the river, so I'm afraid.
Exactly. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. The jungle's gonna come out, and then now you're gonna be sad, right? So,
Yeah.
like, think about it this way. So you said, we have no vision in the jungle. If you E in and he comes out, you have
Mm-hmm.
a problem, right?
Yeah. We
If
got
you
no sun.
don't, yeah, yeah. If you save it and he comes out, no problem. We just E away,
Yeah.
right? So
Mm-hmm.
if he gets away, they still lost.
Mm-hmm.
If you try to keep going and he comes out, all of a sudden you guys lose a winning fight, right? So you don't have to kill people on lane to win, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can honestly just send them back home, and then that's already winning. So if you think that it's not worth the risk, then I think that's actually very smart to make sure that nothing goes wrong. So
Okay.
I would not, if I were you, I would not have eaten, right? I would be like, oh,
Okay.
this might be a little bit too hard. So
Okay.
okay, oh, nice camp. Oh, he warded. Oh, he still got caught. Nice. Okay,
It's something
good
really
try.
useful in this elo.
Yeah, they're like walk up toward it or something. Yeah, that was very nice. You
Yeah.
sure? Oh, they have an Eve jungle, so could be scary soon. TM. Oh, okay, let's watch this. Nice try. Oh, it actually still worked. Very nice. Ooh, I like the mechanics here.
Uh-huh.
You're gonna have to use your you're gonna have to run away somehow though. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. This is you're so dead. Oh no.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
okay.
just gonna take the tower.
Yeah, this is good. All right, good job. I think that was good. Very nice. Sure. What do you think? Do you think you played that well?
um, I think I did because I had no mana to deal with that their jungler.
Right,
If
right. I
if
think that
I
was
if I had some mana and our jungler who was at the mid at the time, I guess.
right, right. I think that was really good.
Mm-hmm.
No problems, no problems. Let's keep going. So far, everything is good. You said you started playing like 6 months ago,
Yeah.
and it's pretty good
Yeah,
for
I
someone
watch a
who
lot of
kind of just
videos.
started.
I like to learn.
Oh, easy kill, right?
uh,
Oh, nice try.
I still have this weird feelings about Flash Auto because I failed it a lot of times since I just played this game for not long.
Mm-hmm.
So
No
whenever I
worries.
failed it, I'm gonna get a lot of question marks. So I just don't feel
That's
like doing it when
yeah.
it's
You don't have to, right? That's
yeah.
not necessarily have to. Here's like a trick, a Kaisa trick though. We can do here. So we barely didn't kill him, right?
Yeah.
So is there any way to get extra damage? What do you think?
E first.
Yeah, you can eat. Well, you're already in auto attack range, right? So you don't wanna E here.
And
Like, what's the
yeah.
easiest way to get extra damage here? Let me just slow it down. See if you can spot it.
Okay. I should alted earlier so that I have the auto range for Fiddlestick.
Well, I think you ulted at a good time, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's more of
Yeah, I waited until he flashed.
right.
Uh-huh. Uh, I don't know. I kind of had all my skills shot there.
Right, you did.
Yeah.
But let's look at the one classic one.
Uh-huh.
If I pause here, does that give you any hints?
Oh, I casted my Q before or in the middle of my LT, so it's not separate.
You cast it after, but you're right. It is separate. Who did it hit?
It hit some. Half of it hit Jane.
Yeah,
So
half of it hit Jin.
outed elsewhere, like a little up or right, so that I can have the separate Q on Fiddlestick.
That's exactly what I'm thinking, right? So let me just get to the point here. Oh, I don't know if you saw the circle, but right, we could go here or here or here, anything like that, right?
Yeah.
So it's really good. It was really good. You held on to your Q because you were gonna hit a bunch of minions, but then you were accidentally Jin was accidentally in range, right? So
Yeah.
that's something you can do, but it's just not like it's like Kaisa specific stuff. It's not too important to look at, but if you're trying to figure out a way to kill him and you didn't want to use your flash, this is probably the easiest, right? Is make sure that where you're ulting to, you specifically do it for a reason. Like, oh, ulti behind him so I can run him down when he runs away, or ulti to the side so I can isolate Q him, right? Something
Yeah.
like that. So
Yeah. I find this isolated Q is really important.
yeah, yeah, that's like all your damage, right? So
Yeah.
oh, very nice. Good stuff. Good stuff. Oh, what the heck? What's happening here?
I thought she wouldn't survive the tower, so I tanked for her and
Ah, I
used
see. I
my
see.
heal, but it ends up just
You need to
you're
run.
you're gonna find out.
You need to run now. Oh, you're dying to Eve, right? Oh no, Eve is top. You're good.
Yeah.
Oh, what's wrong with this? There's nothing wrong here. Unless
Well,
like
there's something wrong.
Fiddlesticks. Oh, if you hit the tower, Fiddlesticks could be here.
Yeah.
Oh, so he's here, right?
Yeah.
uh, you need a flash? Oh no.
I can't flash at this point.
So what do you think?
Uh, Maybe I shouldn't use you or just let Leo tank on her own. Maybe she will survive it.
Okay, I mean that's one thing you can do. You can just leave her, right? Anything else? I
Or
think tanking is
uh,
fine. If you were really afraid of Eve and you didn't see Eve yet or something.
um, or knowing that that bush is a classic point for a classic spot for Fiddlestick, and
Mm-hmm.
trying not to get those uh what does it called,
The plates.
the place, yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
while I was low.
Right. Well, let's say you go for this plate, right? And if you flash the instant he shows up, is this fine?
uh Not sure he's gonna I used my E and he got more movement speed than I do. He's gonna eventually call me.
So okay, maybe it's impossible, right?
Mm-hmm.
So how do we know? How do we know beforehand that it's impossible? Like, how do we make sure that this doesn't happen in the future?
Uh, ju- oh, maybe I can W before on that bush.
Okay, yeah, you can try W. Well, how do you know he's coming in the first place?
Because we were low and we're under tower, so there's basically nothing I can do. I can't auto bag because I'm just gonna take the tower.
Right. So let's say, you know, so like what led to this mistake? So like the mistake is okay. So like what do you think is the main mistake?
Uh, we go on taking the plate when we're not supposed to.
How come you're not supposed to?
Because we were low and Fiddlestick has Saudi.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So right, we couldn't take the plate. Right. How do we
Mm-hmm.
know if we can take the plate or not?
We got full vision.
Mm-hmm. And I guess like who can gank you or engage on you or whatever. So when do you do this check?
Oh, we can't escape.
Well, when do you ask yourself this question? Can I take the plate?
Sorry. It's like when?
Yeah. So like let's say in game
Uh-huh.
you just like do this and then you die, right? So
Yeah.
how do we insert? When do we insert a new habit here to make sure that this doesn't happen again?
Uh, Always I don't know. If you can only take the plates if you're safe.
Right, right. So let's say okay. So what caused this mistake in game? What were you trying to do? You're trying to take the plate, right?
Yeah.
So it's not that taking the plate is bad. It's
Uh-huh.
that if you want to take this plate, what question do you need to ask yourself?
Is it worth it?
I think there's a better question you can ask here, right?
Yeah. Oh,
I think getting the plate is always good, but
am I gonna die?
yeah, are you gonna die? Right? Are you safe? Can you do it? I think is a good one, right? Can I
Huh?
do this? And then by asking yourself this question, what will you check?
If I got full sums and some abilities to run away,
Yeah, yeah, and like who is coming,
or
right?
fiddlestick.
Like how did I know that you're gonna die to fiddlesticks? This is the only guy, right? The
Mhm.
first person I said was Eve, and I saw Eve top. Right? You see how
Mhm.
that works? Is that I have this habit already. Is you want the plate? Someone's
Mhm.
coming to gank you. If
Mhm.
and then check to see if someone's coming to gank you. If no one can come gank you, oh, we can take it. Or if you think they can't kill you, then we just I'll do it anyways because they can't kill me, right? But
Mhm.
you want to insert it at this moment in the game, like when you wanted a plate, right? You want to get this plate, ask yourself this question, right? Or insert this happy here. Does that kind of make sense?
Yeah. Yeah. It does.
So anytime you want to hit the tower or get the plate, it's not that you shouldn't go for it, right? It's
Mhm.
more like make sure that if he ulties, are you okay?
Yeah.
And if you think you're not okay, what should you do?
Back off and
Y-
just space.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, just go home, right? Because it's not possible. So if you think
Mhm.
you are okay, you can go for it, right? But that's kind of the check you need to do is ask yourself, oh, is this okay, right? Am I safe? So
Mhm.
cool, cool, cool. Oh, this time you're checking.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
I
You gotta
came
make
here
sure
for
that
two things.
Eve can't kill
Suck
you
some rock
guys.
candy
Uh
and
huh.
suck some dicks.
Okay, we're good to go. Keep going. Yeah, do you have any questions so far though?
Nope.
Man,
All
this
good.
Eve really loves top lane for some reason.
Yeah.
Okay, they're gonna die here, right? Oh, maybe not. Sure, sure, sure. We're just you guys are just casually pushing.
Mhm.
Wow, Fiddlesticks is like farming. Oh, nice try. Nice try, nice try. Ah, okay. Take a look at this. Very nice. He actually didn't Q for some reason.
Yeah.
Well, that was a good trade by you. Isolated Q is really strong, right?
Yeah. It's like just Q and run away, and Q is still gonna hit him, but he cannot kill because I was out of range.
Yeah, yeah. Taking for Fiddle. Oh, nice try. Okay, okay, okay. Let's keep going. Oh, here we go. Eve finally came bot, right?
Yeah.
So you just automatically dead here if yeah, he was dead here.
I should have dodged that.
How do you dodge this?
um, I don't know. Hide behind waves.
Like here?
Maybe.
Well, if she auto attacks you, isn't this the same thing?
Uh, flash away, or just auto her and auto away.
Okay, if you flash away, what happens? Check it out.
Uh, um, I think I'm still in her Q range. If
Yeah,
I
yeah, yeah, exactly, right? So you can't flash away, right? So anything
yeah.
else?
Uh, maybe auto and auto away and then flash.
Okay, let's see. So you're trying to auto and then ulti away and then flash
But
and then
there's still a
you got silenced,
chance.
right?
Yeah.
So not possible either, right?
Uh-huh.
So what does this tell you?
Uh, so there's no chance I would survive.
No chance. It's impossible, right? It doesn't matter.
Okay.
It doesn't matter who. It's impossible, right? So what could you have done? Oh, you just die. So what's the problem then?
Uh, I should buy a control ward on the river.
Mm, I mean, she can come through the lane, and you guys still have a problem, right?
Mm-hmm. Uh, okay. Maybe just back off, but I wouldn't know that.
Yeah. Like, what's the problem here?
Okay. Eve, Eve is so fat and she can one shot me.
Let's be honest here. Even if Eve is like 0
Mhm.
and 10, you still die here, right?
Yeah, because Fiddle still has his thought. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, exactly, right? So
Uh-huh.
what's the problem? It's not that Eve is strong.
Mm, maybe uh I don't know. Should we just fight them? Like, see if we can just take down one or two if Leona engages.
Well, if you watch here, right?
Uh-huh.
How could you have fought? You couldn't even hit anyone.
Yeah.
So what's the problem?
Uh, we shouldn't take this wave when jungler is missing.
Yeah, right. So we tried all these different things, right? We're like, okay, maybe we should have flashed away. Impossible. We tried all the mechanical ideas.
Yeah.
No amount of mechanics can save you. You're like, I'm an auto attack, ulti, and flash. That was actually creative, but it doesn't work because you fiddle silence, right?
Yeah.
So or fiddle flash fear, anything, right? So it's impossible. So you're right. It's impossible. We
Mhm.
shouldn't have tried to take the wave when the jungle is here, right? So what do you think? Like maybe it's like maybe you can hit the wave, but
Mhm.
where should you be standing?
Like away from the river.
Yeah, like in a safe place, right? So like not going towards where she could be. Like you're running. You should be like safe if you want to push. Or let's say you think you can't push, then let's not push, right? So
Mhm.
how do you know you're not safe though? The problem is Eve is just ganking us and we die.
Yeah.
Then how do we play differently? Like how do we know if we're safe or not? How do we know if Eve is bot or not?
Because there's already two men top lane, and uh, uh and their bot lane is kind of losing, so they may ping for help.
Sure.
Mm.
But the answer is simpler than you think.
Uh-huh. Uh, maybe we should let them push.
Well, how do we know where Eve is? Do we know where Eve is? I guess is a better question.
Now with the control ward.
Yeah, I have no idea, right? She could be anywhere. So what does that
Yeah,
mean? What does that mean for us?
it's basically not safe if she just went missing.
Right? Well, how should you play if she's just missing? She could be anywhere.
Let them push, or we push at a safer spot.
Right. Or basically, you need to pretend she's like standing right here,
Mm-hmm.
right? Or if this is like not Eve, this is a different jungler. He's standing right here, right?
Mm.
So that's kind of the idea. Is if you don't know where the jungler is, he's in your lane, right?
Okay.
That's basically what's going on here. Is you
Yeah.
played like they had no jungler and then she just kills you, right? So it's like, oh, what could you have done? Literally nothing. You could not win this fight, right? Like
Mhm.
it was impossible. So how do we make sure that so something was wrong with the situation? So
Mhm.
if you don't know where the jungler is, you need to assume that they're always bot lane, right? Until proven otherwise. So
Mhm.
does that kind of make sense?
Yeah. I
So like
get your point.
when do you look for the jungler?
Uh.
Let's back it up here. 'Cause she was missing for like forever, right?
Mhm.
When's a good time to figure out where Eve is?
Uh. uh. Like, will we need to push?
Wait, say again?
When we are gonna push, or just expose ourselves?
Yeah, when you're gonna go push, right?
Mhm.
So you see this? Are you about to push?
Yeah.
So you said this is a good time to look for Eve. So
Mhm.
you can look at the map here, and what do you notice?
She's missing.
Yes. So if she's bot, we have a problem, right?
Yeah.
Who else is missing?
They're mid laner and top
Yeah.
laner, but they just gotta fight top lane. So
Right. So
they're
the enemy
they're
top laner
basically
died, right?
this. Yeah.
But here you could see that Eve is top here, right?
Mhm.
But you basically, you like when you're pushing, is a perfect time, or right before you push, this is a perfect time, right, to look
Yeah.
for their jungler. So it's not that sometimes look for the jungler. It's every time this wave comes in, what
Mhm.
do? We look at the map. Oh, Eve's missing. She's coming straight from base, right?
Uh-huh.
That's kind of how you want to. That's like you want to assume worst case scenario, right? So right there, we're starting to get into danger zone, right?
Mm-hmm.
If we're not careful.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you play like she's not here, then it's just we just die, right? So every time you want to push a wave, is a good time to look at the map. That's like a new habit you could hope for your landing phase. If you think you're dying to ganks a lot, this is gonna help you a lot, right? Like, do you usually die to ganks?
Usually when I get lane priority and we're facing a not that fat jungler or just a jungler who is not Eve, yeah, usually not.
Usually not. Then I guess it's uh okay. Let's take a look at this. What do you think?
Uh, I made a mistake. I shouldn't. I should keep going instead of just like turn off and eat back, cause it's like when even miss a shot, miss his Q, I sometimes get the feeling that her CC is over. So I know it's wrong, but it's just a common mistake.
Right. Then that's fine. You're just like, oh, okay. I should have just kept running, right? If you
Yeah.
think this is just, oh, I should have just walked away. Is there like a big problem here or not really?
Yeah, we shouldn't push because
Well, should you push? Is always the question.
because basically all of them are missing.
Right. So it's like it's not that you shouldn't push, right? What did we say earlier? It's that when you push, what should you do?
Make sure we can escape when anything happens.
Exactly, right? So let's say Eve and Jin and Fiddle are coming. Can you escape if something happens?
Hardly.
That's up to you to decide, right? So sometimes you can say yes, sometimes you can say no. But maybe if Leona's next to you or hiding somewhere, yeah, I can say you could escape, right? But you want to do this check, right? Because if you like escape and then you like turn around, it's like, oh, then it gets kind of weird, right? So it's just same habit as before. Is you still want to do this check to see if you are okay to hit the tower, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's keep going.
I think you missed the shutdown.
Oh, what? Where?
The shutdown on Eve.
Oh my, this W. Oh, very nice. Very
Yeah,
nice.
it's kind of a game changer to me.
1,000 gold. Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay. Keep going here. Oh. Insta kill, right? Let's try. Sure. Oh, what the hell? I think Eve just dies here, right?
No.
No, Soraka! Alright, good try. You played that fine, right?
That was a top lane Soraka, so
It was bad, but it's fine. Oh, okay, let's watch this.
at this point I keep trying to base, but they're all seeking to engage and I just ping and there's really nothing I can do.
Yeah, that's fine, right? Sometimes you can't do anything, right? So
Yeah.
it's not your fault. Also, you like lagged there or something.
I think I did.
There's like some kind of DC, but okay, there's not much you could do there. That's fine. So in terms of mechanics, I think so far the mechanics are pretty good.
Excuse me?
What's up?
My pick is just all blurry.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, is it my connection or?
I think it's just oops, wrong thing. I think sometimes you just have to restart it. Is it okay now?
No.
Oh, I think the connection is just off. Oh, it's getting, I don't know. It's Discord. It says it's okay now.
It's okay now, I guess.
Is it okay now?
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay. I think sometimes Discord has connection issues.
Yeah, because On my screen, it's like 180p or something because I can hardly see
What the
anything.
what the
Yeah,
hell?
I can
I'm trying
hardly see
to.
anything.
Okay, let's try this. 780. Is this okay?
No, it's like
Okay.
360.
Jesus. All right. Is this better?
Um, it's better when it's still, but when everything just moves on, it's. I think I can do it. It's
Okay.
alright.
If it's unwatchable, let me know. We'll try to restart the call again.
I don't know. Is is 330 360p watchable?
Is it watchable? What do you think? Like, can you tell what's going on the screen?
Yeah, I can tell what is going on.
Okay. I guess
Yeah,
we'll just have to deal with it for now.
yeah, it's okay.
It was bad. I don't know. I don't know what else I can do to fix it. Unless you want to restart the call again.
Mm-hmm.
You want to try
Yeah.
restarting the call?
I think we're fine. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, Eve trolling. Oh, she still has ulti. No.
Yeah, I
Oh.
thought I would kill her there, but
It was bad, man. What do you think?
I don't know. I don't think my queue was separated at that point because there were crates near me, and
Sure.
I think I got killed from the Luden instead of her ulti.
Well, what do you think? Is this a problem that you want to fix, or not really a problem?
Um, not really.
Okay, that's fine. There doesn't have to be a problem, right?
Mm-hmm.
So let's keep going. Oh, what's going on here? This guy's just dying.
Yeah,
Sure.
she's trolling. That's why you know, we fight
Okay.
back.
Oh man, if Eve is a problem,
Mm-hmm.
is there any items you might want to consider?
QSS?
Kiosis is good, right? Anything else though?
That Hex Drinker?
Yeah, Hexstring could be really good, but I mean, if you think you can get away with just QSS, that can be fine too.
Uh,
So,
it's like they have Fiddlesticks, so I choose the QSS.
true, yeah. Against the Fiddle, usually you want cleanse, just
Mhm.
FYI, but it's okay. You don't need to take cleanse. It'll just make your life infinitely easier. Oh, let's see what's going on here. Okay. Trying to kill this Eve or something, sure. You're gonna kill everyone here, right?
Basically, yeah.
Nice. There's no way for them to kill you, so you just run them down. Oh, the quality died. Ooh, very nice. You auto attack, you just take Baron. I think YouTube is freaking out too now.
Uh,
Oh my. Okay. What the heck is Anivia doing? No, what the hell?
you know what?
What?
It's actually better on my screen now.
Okay, that's good.
It's like 720.
That's good, that's good, that's good. Yeah, let's keep going. Wow, you guys are winning.
Yeah.
You win one team fight and you win. Oh, Fiddle trolling. Can you kill him? Eve is probably right
I
there.
wasn't gonna ulti.
Yeah, don't ulti that. Yeah. It's too greedy.
Yeah.
Too greedy. Eve is behind you probably. Oh, nope. She's over on the left. Oh, Eve is trolling. Nice. That's good for your team. And just kill everyone here. No problem. Okay, you don't have to ulti that. You could. Oh, big play. Oh, Nasus.
Yeah, I could have ulti when Lissandra hit his W, I guess.
But it's not that you have to. It's that you could, right? But if you're not sure, it's also fine to wait, right? Until you know for sure. Like you just need to make sure you don't throw the game, right? Wow, you guys won. Very nice. So, what do you think? What do you think about this game? What were the important parts?
Like mechanically or just
No, like the things you want to do better.
Not die to ganking so much.
Right? So, what was the habit we came up with?
Always check the map before pushing.
Perfect. That one's really good. That one's actually like S tier, right? What else? There was one more in terms of ganking too. Not just before pushing, but
Oh,
also
before pushing and when we're gonna take the plates.
yes, yes, perfect, right? So that's boom. You never fall for the trap again, right? And you're good to go. And it's remember, it's literally every time. It's not just like sometimes do it, sometimes don't. Like the reason why it's a habit and the higher elo players won't get caught by this is because we do this every single time. Right? You want to make
Yeah.
it like a permanent part of your gameplay, right? So if you think that's super important for laning phase, you can definitely start working on that. Right? Like even now, like do you know what I was thinking here when you're pushing that? I was like, oh, so you have a level 2 gank, right? Can their jungle a level 2 gank? Because you know, if you don't watch out for these things, you're just die to it and it'll never get better, right?
Yeah.
So definitely definitely a good one to look at. But I think mechanically speaking, you're doing really well. The only like mechanical ideas were like kind of more advanced, like ulti to a spot so you can isolate Q, right?
Yeah.
But otherwise, everything's looking really good.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank
DVD
you.
player, this guy's name. Man, where's the IG Kaisa skin though?
I feel I know it's hard for a Chinese to say that, but um, it's like the sound of the auto and the plasma. It just I don't know feels better.
Interesting, interesting. Okay.
uh,
Hey man, whatever you like, right? Wow,
mhm.
everything's going well. Laning going well. Yeah, it's hard to believe you've been only for playing for 6 months. Like this looks really, it looks really good. Except when you die to like when you die is basically like unwinnable in lane, right? Like when you're getting ganked or something. So mechanically speaking, everything's really clean.
Okay.
Nice punish. This guy's trying to die. You don't
Yeah.
flash for that. Good, good, good. Yeah, like this is such a you have such a good habit of not using your flash. It's actually really impressive. Most people are just most people just try and flash and try and kill them. But you see how he's like 5 HP? You're gonna kill him anyways, right? Look at that. God damn. This is really good. This is really
Yeah.
good. Okay, let's keep going. I want to see some big ideas. Because
Yeah.
you spend a lot of time in the laning phase. So
This is kind of an easy game because my teammates were just rolling, and I
that's
was
good, that's
doing
good.
like I had a decent CS lead on my lane, and
Mm-hmm.
they just have like at 20, I guess.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see if anything happens here. That way we can see as many situations as possible. Oh, okay, something happened. Okay, here we go. You guys take tower, and then you're trying to rotate mid. You have
Yeah.
ulti, no flash. Okay, this is fine, right? You have Lulu ulti. Sure. That's kind of awkward though, right? What happened? What happened here?
I
We could briefly talk about this.
I should have fight
Okay, sure. So,
Mhm.
what tells you should have fought?
because we have 4 men, and I just got a little ulted.
Right. So we just hit this guy. There's no problem here, right?
Yeah.
So, and if you try to run, where should you run?
Like to our mid tower.
Yeah, yeah, to your team, right?
Yeah.
So, but honestly, sure, you might have lost ulti, but I think we'll have bigger fish to fry, right?
Yeah.
Okay, this looks fine. Oh, he didn't Q him, but we're trying to hit the Yi. Oh, we're all dying here, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
We are all dead here, and you get pulled back. Feels bad. So what do you think happened?
um.
How did I know you're all dying from like here?
Because we're getting chased down
Uh-huh.
like
Well, why
by
does this...
5 people.
Yeah, they have 5 people, right?
Yeah.
So, what happened?
Uh, I try to engage, but we're losing because we are outnumbered, and Lulu doesn't have her ulti.
Yeah, Lula's no ulti, you're outnumbered. So, the problem is we're outnumbered, right?
Yeah.
And you still tried to fight. So, how do we solve this problem? This is basically you guys could actually just lose the game from this,
Like,
right?
yeah, just getting a clearer sense that whether we're outnumbered.
Yes. Okay. So when do we do this? Remember, we always do it at a specific time. So when you're like, we need to make sure we're not getting ganked. When do we do it? Right before we push, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if you want to have a clear sense of if you're getting outnumbered, when do we do this?
Always check the map or check the vision before chasing down someone.
Ah, okay. So you see this, and we're trying to fight him, right? You see that Yasuo ultis, and we try and hope.
Yeah.
We can glance at the map here real quick, right?
Mhm.
What does that tell you?
Okay, I can barely see that actually.
Oh, feels bad.
Um,
Okay, let me see if I
Maybe
can.
our jungler is at the F6 and our
Oops.
top
I'm
laner
sorry.
is top.
Yeah, yeah. Your jungle is like farming a camp, and your top laner is top. And what about their team?
They're all mid.
Yeah, they're all missing / mid. So what happens?
We're outnumbered and we lose the game. Lose this fight.
Right. So if you try and fight,
Mm-hmm.
you're doomed, right? So can you really help this Yasuo?
No.
Can you? Can you help him without dying? Is the question, right? Let's say it's 3v5.
Yeah. Okay.
Can you help him, and if you can, how?
Maybe just walk towards our blue buff when after disengage.
Well, I want you to watch your character here.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing?
Trying to. I'm trying to hit E.
Yeah, you're trying to E, right?
Mm-hmm.
So remember, in lane, what do we talk about with the Eing forward and the jungle missing and all that stuff?
Yeah.
Well, not always save the E, but why is it good to save it in this case?
Because when anything goes south, we need to run.
Yeah, it's not when things go. It's not if things go south. It's when things go south, right?
Yeah.
You're guaranteed to lose. You guys are losing, right? So you need to run. You definitely need to run. So that's just an idea here. Is maybe you can save your abilities to escape, right?
Mm-hmm.
But how do you know to do that? Oh, you need to look at the map.
Yeah.
You have to know it's 4v5, 3v5, and then you're like, oh, we have to run, guys, not run forward, right? So if you run forward and you have no E, it's like, oh, even if you heal, it's impossible, right? Like it was actually impossible, right? Feels bad, man. So this is one of those where people are like, oh, what could I have done better? And it feels like nothing. But in fact, trying to fight was the problem, right? That's definitely something you might want to look at. So when do we check? When do we check to see if we have more people or not? What did you say?
When we're chasing down someone,
Yeah,
if they're all missing? Because if they're
yes.
missing, they're definitely just came here to help.
Right. So you see this? How do we know you won without watching?
If
Off the top of my head, you have 80% chance to win this fight. Why is that?
Yeah, because our jungler is near them. So if he just get paid some attention, we will just kill Jinx instantly.
Well, not just your jungle, but like if we look at the map here, what does that tell us? So like the situation is we're gonna chase this guy down, right? We're gonna fight, and you told me you look at the map to see numbers.
We got for people nearby, so and their most powerful top laner is top.
Right, and you could also say Lulu's here too. Lulu's coming, but can Aatrox come?
No, with TP.
Yeah, he needs TP, right? So I highly doubt it's happening. So if we just watch what's going on here, it's like it's easy. If a fight breaks out, you guys are easy win. So which is what your team's trying to do here. And then you didn't even have to do anything, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Aatrox is here, right? He TP'd. Right? How do we know he TP'd?
Because we saw it.
I didn't see it.
See it on the minimap.
It's impossible to see on the minimap, right?
Because they keep fighting.
If he's top here, and he suddenly shows up mid somehow. There's no way. It's impossible, right? Unless he TPs. So yeah, that's how I know. We don't see it on the map, unfortunately, but Yeah, that's the only way. It was impossible for him to get here otherwise. So,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, and then and we knew. How do we know you guys won this, right? Oh, we talked about earlier. You have more people, right?
Yeah.
So you can play this however you want. You can actually just suicide here. It doesn't matter because they're all gonna die to your team, right? So
Mm-hmm.
that's kind of a really good habit out of lane that we haven't really discussed yet is when what you told me when you're trying to chase someone down, look at the
Uh-huh.
numbers, look at the map to see numbers, right?
Yeah,
So you
okay.
see like a common trend here in all the habits we're talking about today.
Mm-hmm.
What's like the common theme?
A common theme, not making mistakes
Uh, well, how do we not make these mistakes?
by looking at the minimap more.
Yeah, yeah. It seems like when you look at the map, whenever these things happen, right? Whatever it is, right? So you see how you're hitting this tower?
Mm-hmm.
What's the habit for this one?
Uh, always make sure we're gonna be safe after turning it down.
Right, right. So as we're hitting the tower, can they engage on us, right? And
Mm-hmm.
like, oh, 3 people dead, Master E plus whoever this is, it's impossible. So we're good to go, right?
Yeah.
Every time, like every time, right? Is what you want to do. It's like, oh, hit this inhibitor. Can we do it? Answer is no, right? Which is really good. You
No.
guys should back
Yeah.
off. That was really good. So you see, I was like, actually every time though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you guys are losing Baron. Oh, maybe not. Wow, they try to stop you
Oh,
guys for some
I
reason.
remember
Oh,
this fight. I
you
remember
lost
this
because
fight.
you have no Nasus,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, no Nasus, so you need to run. Impossible. Feels bad, man. And then you lose Baron.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think? What was the mistake here?
We overstayed
Yeah, you overstayed, right? Why was it an overstay?
because we thought we can take the Inferno.
Uh-huh. And why can't you take the Inferno?
Because they're all alive and running towards us,
Yeah, exactly.
and
So
they're
they're all
missing on the minimap.
yeah, they're
Okay.
just gonna come stop you, right? So
Yeah.
and let's say they didn't come stop you.
Mm-hmm.
What else can they do?
They can take the Baron.
Yeah, they just do Baron, and you guys can't stop them, right?
Yeah.
Because if you try and walk over there, oh, face check, and then you guys all die. So here you guys just lose Baron. Feels bad. Not much you can do. Oh, what? They didn't do Baron. Oh my god. They kill
Sorry.
half your team, and they didn't do Baron.
Yeah. That's
Oh my
a
god.
common. That's just so common in Gold.
Oh my god. All right, sure. I mean,
Yeah.
they're dying. You win this, right? Because you
Yeah.
know they have no Braum, right? So it's very much you wanna keep doing this habit, right?
Mhm.
You see this? You're trying to run someone down, and you look
Mhm.
at the map here,
Yeah.
right? You see that? What do you see?
Their support is down the river, which means their ADC is not that near, I guess.
Well, I mean, the ADC is not with the support, right?
Mhm.
You don't know. You don't know that.
Yeah.
It could be, but you don't know. So, what do you know? Worst case scenario.
But we got many people just at this part of the map, so we're gonna win this.
Yeah, exactly. So you just fight. That's how you know you can fight, right?
Mhm.
And then if you didn't see Braum, what do you know?
Maybe they're coming to help.
Yeah, maybe 5v5, right? So maybe we save our E, right? You see how that works,
Oh yeah, I get it.
right? So if you're losing or possibly losing, you need to run. Oh, so what do you think about this section here?
Lulu doesn't have her ulti, and there's a really fat E, so we should just back off. And their ADC and support are coming.
So what would you rather have done here?
Maybe find somewhere to base.
Right, but basically you just don't want to fight, right?
Yeah,
How do we know you don't want to fight?
because at this point we're outnumbered and we're low, and doesn't have our Lulu
Well,
doesn't have our ulti.
are you outnumbered?
Sorry, I can barely see the minimap. Maybe we are.
Let me see if I can.
There's like only Yasuo and me near.
Mhm.
So and their support in ADC and junglers are here, so we're kind of outnumbered.
Well, what about this?
Their top laner and mid laner die. So I kind of want to fight because they just two of them are died. But
Right. So how come we lost the fight? This is an exception to having more people, right? Why'd you guys lose?
Because Yasuo was killed instantly.
Yeah. So, and what were you saying? Sorry.
And Lu doesn't have her. She has her ult. Okay,
She has
but
ulti.
she doesn't use it. She
But,
she died before using it.
this is the big one, right?
Mhm.
Does Yasuo count as a person if he dies instantly?
No.
No, he doesn't count, right? How about
Yeah.
Lulu? Does Lulu count as a person if she dies instantly?
No.
What about you? Do you count as a person if you die instantly?
No.
Yeah,
No.
so you see the common trend here, right?
Yeah.
We actually found an exception to having more people. Is usually you want to fight if you have more people, right? But it doesn't mean you can suicide, because if you die instantly, you weren't worth a person, right?
Mhm.
So we're looking at a lot of ideas of just team fighting in general out of lane here, which is good. I'm sure there's gonna be like 10 team fights every game, right? At this elo. So very much keeping in mind, you know, you want to chase someone down, you look at the numbers, right? And also, if you have more people, you want to fight, but also make sure what doesn't happen to you. What do you need to make sure? If you have more people,
I'm
why
not
do you?
gonna get one shot or CC.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Not dying for free, right? So, this is just 5v5, right? So you guys are trying to find something good here. It's kind of a little too hard. Oh my god, he wasted ulti. Nice. He's trolling. Let's go. He's trolling. Kill the Master Yi first. Yeah, let's just watch this. Yeah, I should come out on top here, right? They have no Aatrox ulti. Master Yi goes crazy. Huh? Oh, let's go. Oh, they're trolling. Easy win. Easy win, right? Hopefully easy win.
Oh,
you guys are
can't
taking
quite
too much
remember,
damage now.
Actually, we got put down by
Oh,
Jinx. Yeah.
okay, you need a stopwatch.
And we're just
Nice.
separated.
Ulti. Nice. Okay. Oh, you guys still lost. Feels bad. And you have to flash. She's gonna kill you anyways.
Yeah.
Feels bad, man. So what do you think?
It's like at some point, 3 of us was chasing Yi, while 2 of us, getting all hit by their ADC, and Jinx has her passive, and we all die.
So do you think you could have saved this or not really?
If there's anything I can do, I should just back off.
All right. So what was the big problem in this game then?
Like the jungler is so fat.
Yeah. How did that happen? You remember?
Because I died to him.
How did?
Because at that point, me, Lulu, and Yasuo died to.
Right. There was that, and what else? I think there's one more.
Like the reason why he is so fat.
Yeah. That was very nice though. You just killed his ass. you just try to run. You just try to just press Q, but it you know, it just gets polymorphed. Seems good. Do you remember the first thing we saw? One of the first team fights we saw out of lane. What happened? It seemed like you couldn't do anything.
Yeah. Did I just? I don't know. Did I waste my ulti or?
No.
Did I fight a fight that is outnumbered?
Yeah. Do you remember the one with Nasus was top
that one.
and Udi was the chickens? How many kills did Master you get?
2?
Yeah, you got like 2 kills, right? 2 or 3 kills. You got something, right? He got something when he should have got nothing. So, here's a team fight. Is this winnable? Maybe winnable.
Yeah, it's winnable.
Kill Master. Oh my, nice ulti. I think you actually got away from Master Yi here. Oh, maybe it wasn't a good ulti. It was a little too fast.
Yeah.
Okay though. Somehow Master Yi just randomly died.
Yeah.
Wait, let me watch this. How did Master Yi die here?
Yeah, I thought I was so dead.
Wait, Udyr just auto attacked him. Oh my god. That's so funny. Well, this is good, right?
I survived because I still have heal.
Right? How did you die here? Talon, right?
Talon,
yeah.
How
did I know? What do you think? Just looking at this, how did I know?
because we were chasing down someone when he just spawned and has his ulti.
Right. Or did he? He didn't. Oh, he did spawn, I guess. Well, I was looking at this, right? I was like, oh, okay. So Braum and Talon are missing, or Braum and Talon are alive. So you know, Talon's coming straight for you, right?
Yeah.
But I think it's fine, right? If you trade kills, this will end up being fine.
Yeah.
So, you have Yasuo to push down everything, and Udyr to push down everything. You guys win. Nice.
Yeah.
So, what do you think? What do you think are the most important things you need to work on after watching these games?
Have a better map awareness.
Mm-hmm. And it's important to remember when do we do this map awareness? It's not just like you can't go into game and be like, I will work on my map awareness, right? It doesn't really help that much. It's specific points in game. So, remind me, when are the good points?
So sorry, I didn't hear that last word.
When do we look at the map? Sorry.
Before pushing, before
Before
taking
pushing.
plates.
Yeah,
and
before taking plates.
Chasing down and seeking engage.
Yes, right. So those are the three main ones that you want to look for. And when you're pushing a wave or taking plates, who are you looking for?
Jungler.
Yeah, jungler, and sometimes mid lane, and sometimes TP, right?
Yeah.
And if you're chasing down team fight, who are you looking for?
All of their members.
Yeah, everyone, right?
Yeah.
So everyone on their team and everyone on your team. So out of lane is a little bit harder, but that's the idea, right?
Okay.
So if you want like a fast method of figuring out of lane, it's like let's just like look at this. Oh, so you have 5 people. There's 5 people on your team. They have 5 people because you don't know where they are. Easy, right? That's all. So and then if you see like Braum up here, you know, oh 5v4, super fast. So that's an easy way. That's an easy way to do it. But yeah, does that kind of make sense?
Yeah.
Do you have any questions? Any last questions?
No. You know, do you think it's better that have a KDA with more death, more kills, or just less deaths and less kills?
It's more of a it's so like these, honestly, when we look at these, right, it's like an indicator that maybe you might be dying too much or not killing enough people or whatever, but that we don't actually care about that, right? We care about in the game, did you make a choice that had a good outcome? So let's say, for example, go to this game, for example, right? So we get to the end here and you died to Talon, right? Was this good or bad?
Bad.
Why?
Because I don't know. I think it doesn't matter because we got all our 4 members and they're dead and need 40 seconds to revive. So I think it doesn't matter. But I could have survived with my E.
Does it matter though?
It doesn't.
What if Talon stayed alive and you guys are trying to end the game?
Oh, cause I'm a DC, so I take down the tower most fastest. So I need to stay alive.
Well, who else on your team can take towers?
Our jungler and Yasuo.
Yeah, I'll say and Nasus too, right?
Yeah.
So you don't have to be alive, right? So like if he dies killing you, is this good or bad for their team?
It's bad for their team.
Right, now there's 0 chance. They lost the game, right? What if he stays alive? Maybe there's a chance he can kill you and Yasuo, right? So it's not that you stayed alive or you're killing people like killing Braum. It was more of a, if you opt into this, it could be a good result for your team, right? It's not necessarily clear cut, but it's true that at the lower elos, like the lower ranks, you can just win without dying, right? And yeah, that's basically what's going on here. Is you can just win without dying, you know? Like let's say for example, people would think like, oh, you could get more kills and have high deaths. That doesn't really make sense, right? What if in a team fight you flash to kill enemy Braum and then you die to Master Yi? Was that good or bad?
Bad.
Yeah, it's really bad, right? You lost the team fight for your team. So it's not really clear cut like that. It's more of a, when you're given a situation, did you do the thing you want? Did you do the thing was good? Did you do the thing you think is good, right? So Does that kind of make sense?
Yeah, it does.
I hope that answered your question. But honestly, ideally, you should have a lot of kills and 0 deaths, right? So
Yeah. Oh. Uh, And I was wondering if is it true that when you're on a losing streak, it is, I don't know, much more likely for you to get queened up with others with a losing streak?
no, that's not a thing.
Yeah, okay. Then maybe it's just me getting tilted.
Yeah, so I would say take a break after you lose 2 in a row. That's what I do.
Yeah. It's like sometimes after taking breaks you still lose. Sometimes it feels that way.
Then it's just I gotta take more breaks. Honestly, it happens to me too, right? So it happens to everyone, really. You just need to make sure, like, you'll know if you're not tilted if you can play a game without thinking about the games you lost, right?
Okay.
Make sense?
Yeah, makes sense.
Anything else?
Mm, uh, I don't know. Is it Caitlyn better, like in this elo, to I don't know
No,
fight?
no, I would not play Caitlyn at
I
this
say
elo.
there's two things.
This is good. Kaisa's really good.
Some hard
I think
candy
even with your
some
mechanics are really good
legs.
too. So I think Kaisa's really good. It's just champions that
It's-
have an easy way to kill people, I think, are good.
yeah. Uh, sometimes when I play Azrael, it's so hard for me to win lanes. It's like when I play Kaisa, I got like more than 50% of chance to win the lane, but when I play Azrael, it's like 20.
Yeah, Ezreal is not strong at laning, right? So it's yeah, not the best sometimes.
It's like sometimes it's like I feel that um at this kind of elo, it is easier to win with a champion with better mid games or early game.
Yeah, I would agree.
I think that is it.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Then I guess if you do come up with questions later or you have clips you want to show me, definitely message me on Discord.
Sure.
Otherwise, I'll upload this to YouTube so you can go back and rewatch.
Sure.
Awesome. Yeah, let me know how your games are going. I'm curious to see how you do because I think the mechanics are a lot better than gold. So that just
Really?
means that the other parts of your gameplay,
Yeah,
maybe
it's
not as good as gold, right?
maybe
So
something going on with my keyboards and mouse.
yeah. So
Uh,
definitely work on those, right? And I would suggest like have one thing to work on for laning phase and one thing to work on out of lane. I think that'll help a lot.
Okay.
So remember, you want to input your new habit
Mm-hmm.
during the spots we talked about, right? During the triggers we talked about. So like like we said,
Okay.
before you push, when you're hitting the tower, right?
Mhm.
When a fight starts, right? Those are all really good. All right.
Okay.
Alrighty, cool. Then
Cool.
good luck in your games and have a good day.
Thank you. You too.
All right. Bye bye.
Bye.